Baseball's a great game, no matter where you play it. A game that not only gives you fun, but also offers an attractive career. And no chores must be done. It's a lot more fun to dream about the big leagues, the goal of every American youngster. Your dream can come true in Boston, at Fenway Park, one of America's finest and best-kept ballparks. Here in Boston, they do it up big. The Red Sox are one of the sports world's best attractions. The team's action is covered by nationwide press. Network radio and television helps millions of others to follow the play. Red Sox stars who once played on the sandlots of America have had their dreams come true. The top man of the Red Sox is President Tom Yawkey, who has owned the Red Sox for more than a quarter of a century. He's a man whom the game of baseball and the sports world deeply respects. But more than anything, Tom Yawkey is his own team's #1 rooter, and he takes a deep personal interest in the welfare and progress of every player in the Red Sox organization. General manager of the Red Sox is Hall of Famer Joe Cronin, one of the top shortstops of all time. He and Tom Yawkey have only one thought in mind: to field the best Red Sox team possible and to speed the development of young players along the path to the big league. When the Red Sox operate their training facilities on the West Coast, they use a base in suburban Los Angeles. Youngsters on their way up to the Red Sox have the top training and teaching facilities. The best in baseball names and brains are used to offer the latest method of instruction at all times. Joe Gordon on your right and Glenn Wright, both all-time infielding greats. Sliding is one of the important fundamentals of base running, and the players are discarding their spikes to prevent injuries while they're learning. First, the boys get the feel of the ground. And now the actual slide itself. Alertness is stressed at all times. In case of an overthrow, be ready to get up and take that extra base. These boys are on their way to becoming better base runners. The coaches now take over on another basic maneuver, the double play. Personalized instruction is a theme at every Red Sox training base. The player is not a number, but a definite personality, and the coach takes intense interest in his progress. This fellow has learned never to give up on a play. During spring training, there's also lots of time for relaxation and fun after the day's practice session is over. In their moments away from baseball, Red Sox prospects have the opportunity to visit famous places, such as California's fabulous Disneyland, the wonder world for young and old. There's the thrill of the ride on the old Mississippi River paddle wheeler, or you can paddle your own canoe. The hippos, of course, are only make-believe. But then it's back to baseball and a chance to receive individual instruction from proven Major League stars such as Jackie Jensen. Jensen is showing the boys the art of obtaining the best lead and the proper footwork to get the quickest jump in stealing bases. Jackie knows what he's talking about. He's been regarded as one of the game's best base runners. Size makes no difference. You'll notice the tall and short of it. The main thing is desire. And now the player puts the coaching into practice, and he's a step closer to the big leagues. There's more to pitching than just throwing a ball. It's a real art and study. Johnny Murphy, one of the American League's all-time pitching greats, is working with this man on the proper follow-through. An obvious flaw corrected early in a boy's career can quicken his advancement up the baseball ladder. Murphy is also the farm director of the Red Sox, but he loves to get from behind the executive desk and work individually with the young pitchers. When John gets through with this man, he'll know how to hold that base runner close to first base. If you're on the way up to the big leagues, no detail is too small to overlook. Coach and pupil are working on the pickoff move. There are two ways to make the pickoff throw to second base. Here's one way, the half turn and throw. Looks like he's got that down pretty smooth. Or the pitcher can make the pickoff throw with a complete pivot. Whichever is the natural way will be the one stressed. Take fielding bunts. A pitcher can be making the play in the wrong way. Here's the right way to do it. Not too many batters are going to be bunting successfully on this fellow from now on. Nice going, that's the way to do it. Red Sox farm clubs are located in key cities throughout the country, which afford top playing and living facilities. At every opportunity during the exhibition season, the Red Sox attempt to play some of their own farm teams so the Red Sox manager and front office can have a first-hand look at their own prospects. The Red Sox also use their own stars to give a helping hand to the young player coming up. Ted Williams takes a couple of boys aside for inside tips on hitting. Ted himself is a fine example of what constant work, study, and perfection can do. And he likes to aid the young player who wants to be better. There's one of baseball's most famous swings. When Ted steps into the batting cage, he's the center of attention. Where could you find a better man to help you with your hitting? Let's hop across the country to another Red Sox spring training camp at Ocala, right in the middle of sun-drenched Florida. Here's one pitcher who never has to worry about a sore arm. Bobby Doerr was an annual All-Star second baseman when he played with the Red Sox, and he's on hand to pass along his individual instruction on batting. You can see most of these boys are just out of high school, starting their professional careers, and they're not missing a word on Doerr's tips on the inside tricks of playing second base. Many Red Sox players such as Doerr have found lifetime careers with the Red Sox organization after their playing days are over. Doerr was slick around second. You couldn't get a better man to show you the footwork and techniques it takes to become a star. Now here's what some personal attention can do. Watch this young fellow complete the end of a double play. The old master takes over and shows him just how it's done. Now our young Red Sox player again. I think you'll agree that's real progress. Plenty to see in Florida, too. The boys take a visit to nearby Silver Springs, one of the country's wonder sights. See what I mean about sights? At Red Sox training camps, players are divided into categories. Top pitching coaches work along with the young hopefuls. You get off to the right start of your baseball career. You learn to do things in the right way right at the beginning. How to hide the ball from the opposition. The windup. The stretch. The follow through. Fielding. Covering bases. While the pitchers are working, the outfielders are learning every little trick, the proper use of sunglasses, how to flip them down without wasted motion. No detail is overlooked to make you the complete ball player. And the catchers are going through their paces. The position of the glove on receiving pitches, the stance, footwork. Former big league catching star and manager Jack Onslow passes along his backlog of years of catching know-how. Down the road a piece is DeLand, Florida, another Red Sox training base. When you train with the Red Sox, you don't stay in barracks, but in the best of hotels. The Red Sox go first class all the way. Tom Yawkey has always stressed this. Looks like the boys eat pretty good, too. Yes, sir, they're as good with that knife and fork as they are with a glove and the bat. Man, this is real living. Red Sox scouts are all over America. Every state and area is covered by the men who are looking for the young fellow interested in making baseball his career. The scouts are watching college, high school, American Legion, and Sandlot games. They work with the players, with the coaches. They become friends to everyone in baseball. This boy looks like a hitter. The Red Sox scouts will really be watching his progress. Yes, sir, young fellow, it may be just a dream to you now, but that dream can come true. The Boston Red Sox believe that baseball offers a tremendous opportunity for a career. If you have the ability and the desire, you'll move up. We want the boy who wants baseball. We want to assist the young man in his effort to advance, to go forward with the Red Sox.